City Council found itself with the unfortunate position of being in debt to vendors, to the state, and to the federal for unpaid taxes. And the amount was nearly $250,000. We did feel that we needed a go-between. We did not feel qualified to deal with the IRS. We didn't have that kind of background. One night when I couldn't sleep, I had the television on. I happened to see an advertisement for Tax Defense Network. I told my fellow council members and the mayor that there are people who are experts in dealing with the IRS. That was another issue, hiring someone else within the state, looking at anywhere from $200 to $500 an hour, not knowing what exactly was going to be ahead of us. But I was most impressed by what Tax Defense Network could offer us. Just having a price to take care of the whole package was very attractive. We met and we had conference calls and we emailed and we had an incredible amount of service. Anytime that I personally had a question, if the individual was not in, I got a response as soon as the person came back in. The IRS can be very intimidating. It's bad enough to think of an individual citizen having to face that, but a town.
They was asking us to sell everything we had here, and
we don't have a building to sell to the IRS, and we don't have a park to sell.
To me, it didn't seem like the right thing to do to destroy the city.
And if we had to sell our assets, we could close the door and lose the city. That's the point that we were at. Tax Defense Network was very successful in resolving the problem.
They saved Lynch. That was the only way we had to be able to keep our town.
I just felt so much safer in having a professional work with the IRS on the situation. And I was just more impressed by the honesty of the Tax Defense Network. Their willingness to work with us was very upfront. This is what we can and cannot do for you. And clarity is always important.
They had put their hands on it. They don't stop. Once you call them, anything you need, and they follow up, and they still following up.
We were put into currently non-collectible status. They have not failed to help us when other questions related to that have arisen. I'll call and I'll say, can you explain this? And they have done that.
If it wasn't for tax defense coming in, we wouldn't have Lynch.